Hi, I've got Susan Cattaneo with me, a great singer, great songwriter, great performer. And Susan, how are you today?
I am good. I'm really good, actually.
Oh,
I
that's
quit
good.
caffeine.
Oh, good.
So surprisingly enough, I'm awake on my own
Wow.
here.
I'm afraid I need some caffeine
Yeah,
during the day, but it's beautiful here too. I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but we just have to notice the beautiful stuff. I mean,
right?
really.
Yeah.
Um, I wanted to talk today about co-writing with you because you're such a great songwriter. And tell me, I'm going to let you pick up on this because, or should I start? How?
I don't know. I mean, I think I'll definitely, because talking about beautiful things, um, I think that there are a lot of ways to kind of co-write a song. There are a lot of ways into writing a song. And co-writing with you was actually, we've done it a bunch of times now. And sometimes we've done it because you've taken, a beautiful photo and that has kind of spurred the song idea. Other times you've come in with something already formed, and then it's my job to more be like the architect of that song, where it's like, well, you could have 6 stairways up from the ground floor to the second floor,
Yeah.
but maybe we eliminate some of them and you only need one. So I think that co-writing with you has been kind of fabulous. I've really enjoyed it.
Well, me too. And unexpected. This came about, I guess, because we met at NERFA,
We did.
and that was what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
And back to this song, I guess I'll start with I was walking in downtown Winston-Salem in North Carolina. Winston-Salem was a tobacco town for R.J. Reynolds, and tobacco was a big cash crop for North Carolina. And there's still remnants of R.J. Reynolds downtown Winston-Salem, including some huge smokestacks. So I was enamored with these smokestacks and took a photo and then posted it on Instagram
Yeah.
with the title When Tobacco Was King.
And I'm going to share that photo right now because it was so inspiring to me. Here is the picture. Oh my gosh. And I saw this on Facebook and just had this, light bulb go off and you had posted When Tobacco Was King. That was like the title
Yeah.
of the picture. And I remember thinking like, oh my God, we need to write this song. And it's about way back when, like the Mad Men era, the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, when
Yep.
big tobacco was king. And,
Yep.
I'd had a lot of friends, younger friends, even my kids, who, their generation is all into, they are into the jeweling, and seeing that there was this similarity between the way that tobacco lured people in the old days and the way that they're doing it now. And so I quickly texted you all of these like lyrics that just like came
Yeah.
out, and you were like, Susan, what is this? I was like, this is our song, we're gonna
Is it?
write this song.
Yeah, but this was like 5 minutes after the photo, and
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah. And it's great
And
when those things happen, because it's like, I don't know, it rarely, that's really when like the muse kind of strikes you, like lightning strikes you. And I loved and then you were sending me lyrics back
yep.
and forth on the text, and then we actually finally got together to write it. And I loved writing with you. As a musician, you're incredibly fluid musically, lyrically, and
Well, thanks.
melodically. And I think that writing with you was great, because I would be singing and then you'd be like, okay, we're going here with the guitar
Yep.
chord. Oh, you're doing this
Yeah.
now. And to
Yeah.
have someone follow you like that is just it's really freeing, because you're not
It
like
is.
stuck.
It's special.
Yeah,
And when we left, we worked on this thing all day, as I
we did.
remember.
We did.
And you were great because you kept saying, we got to finish it today. We're
Yeah.
not going to let it go.
No.
I want to remind people to go to Susan's website. Is that the best place for them to
Yeah.
go?
I'm redoing my website. So yes, come to my website in a few days. But I'm susanmusic.com. That's how you find me.
Great. And you're in Boston, I meant to say.
I am. But while we're here, why are we talking, Rod? We're talking because you are how many hours and days away from the close of your campaign?
Well, I'm 3 days away.
3 days.
Coming around those final corners, and I'm really excited about this. So many people have pledged, and a lot of people that I haven't talked to in years and years. And that's what these things are good for. You get in touch with people that you haven't been in touch with for a long time.
Yeah.
Also, the pledge rewards that I've got, I worked pretty hard at putting all these crazy cool pledge rewards, like
they're so cool. I love your pledge rewards.
This guy.
Look at him.
Which
one is that? What's his name?
It's Mellotron.
Mellotron.
But I thought, well, why not bring that into the Kickstarter campaign? Because I'm going to start making these. I used to make these just for me, like didn't tell anybody. And then people started seeing them and said, why don't you start making them? But the Kickstarter has a lot of other stuff in it, and we're coming around the corner at this point in time. I'm about 60%.
So wait, you can actually pledge to get, you're giving away Mellotron as one of your gifts?
Mellotron has been taken.
Oh, so fabulous.
He was the top tier pledge.
And what are some of the other pledge awards? Because they're really cool, actually.
Some of the other pledges are, there's a postcard set of photos that I've taken.
So good. There it is, back when tobacco was king.
There it is.
So you can actually like listen to the song and look at the photograph while you're.
We're on the Cattaneo shopping network now.
Right.
And look.
Oh, I love it.
It's a robot mug.
Nice.
And it's got my album title on the other side. But that's in the $75 pledge reward. But I'm like, this is so weird, but I really like it.
It is. It's not weird. It's awesome. What is your album called? You haven't told us.
Normal Isn't Normal Anymore.
Isn't that weird? What a strange and prophetic album title.
Yeah, I had second thoughts of doing that this year. I thought of it last year before all this stuff happened.
Do you know what I'm in the middle of recording a new album, also an acoustic album that's called All Is Quiet. Isn't that funny? And I had started it because we were empty nesters for the first time, but then our kids moved back in with us. So we're not so empty nesting anymore, but still All Is Quiet. It's so funny how these titles they seem strangely.
And there are several silver linings around this cloud. You just have to take notice of them.
Right. It's so true.
Thanks for mentioning all this stuff.
Well, how do we find it? Where do we go?
The Kickstarter, it will be posted around either in the text underneath the video here.
Okay.
Just look on my website. It's all over my website.
And what is your website? What is the URL for your website?
rodabernethy.com.
rodabernethy.com.
With an E, N-E-T-H-Y.
And you can see the spelling because it's on the Zoom. You can see that.
You are a good salesman.
I know. Well, it's because I believe in you. I honestly believe in you.
Thank you. I think
you're great. And I'm really glad to know you. And I'm glad to have been involved in this beautiful creative project that you're doing. And I'm glad that, we're just going to continue our creative friendship.
Well, thank you. And same to you. And I can't wait to hand you the album. And a robot mug.
Oh, I can't wait.